Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. First of all, good morning to Lady USMC. She is the first one in the chat. She was on here before I got on here, so shout out to you. Hey, this is crazy because look, bro, you gonna see if you watch the comments. So a bunch of people are gonna be like, "Oh, sorry, I'm late." Like they had to clock in, like they couldn't.
They about to get written up.
Like they about to get written up. First and foremost, man, shout out to Bank Shot pulling in.
Yes, sir.
Coach your cousin for show. Kamal is a father of five. He still has four young ladies in the house, or maybe three or four, and they're still doing stuff. So she has an honors program this
Mm.
morning. So shout out to the smart moms, man. And hopefully one day Asher will be headed to that honors program with his varsity jacket on.
Hey, gotta
Every
play sport.
with doing it.
I
What
don't give a
you?
damn how good you are in the classroom. You gotta play sport, bro.
Hey man, look, that's what's wrong with Remo.
What you mean?
He ain't played no organized sports,
Oh,
man. It
see?
teaches you so much, bro.
So much, bro.
And that's what I tell him all the time. I'll be like, bro, if you had played an organized sport, you'd get what I am talking about.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? So again, Kamal will be tapping in a little later after his daughter's honors program. I have a special guest that's waiting in the wings right now. But I'm forgetting at 10 o'clock, we start at 10 a.m. and I have the Bible app. And every morning at 10 a.m. it sends me a message. So I'll share it with y'all. It's from Galatians 5:16. It says, so I say, walk by the Spirit, and you will not gratify the desires of the flesh. That's crazy to read after you just masturbated last night. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a brother that's about to come to the stage, man. One of my favorite people, one of the funniest comedians, and not just a content creator. He's so creative with his content. I thought that was a bar. And hopefully y'all appreciate that as well. Ladies and gentlemen, all the way from the West Coast, up super early, so we got to show love. Give it up for my dog, Clayton Thomas. CT is dope, y'all. Yeah. My guy.
Oh, we can't hear you.
He's not muted.
Nope.
It doesn't say mute.
You got to reset everything you said when your mic get to working.
No, we can't hear you. You might have to come back in. Come back in.
Man, he's super up early. I'll be also like looking forward to seeing who the special guest is. Cause I don't be knowing. I'll be like, who the hell?
That's why I kind of keep it a secret from everybody.
Yeah.
But either way, we've had a surprise and we still will. Again, check out the ticker, man. Mr. Bankshot will be in Clarksville, Tennessee, 524 Joker's Comedy House. Make sure you pull up. Pull up on my dog.
Come on, pull up. Tell somebody, man.
And listen to our producer as well. 41. She saw 41 in the chat. And let's make the likes match. So if you're in the chat, throw a like. That helps for everybody else to see it. Don't be a hater. Don't keep this away from your friends. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
Well, until CT gets back in, because he doesn't really watch sports ball like that.
Oh man, we don't gotta do that, man.
Huh?
We don't gotta do that, man. I'm watching the game on my phone. Me and Lex is watching Nemesis. You heard of Nemesis?
I finished it. You finished it?
No, don't. So no, we don't like episode.
We can talk about it, but I won't ruin it because I do want to talk about some parts of that.
Okay. We're on episode 6.
Episode 6, boom. All right. So you're watching the game on your phone, but you're halfway watching TV.
So I'm like, all right, they losing a little bit in the beginning. All right, cool. Then I see like halftime. All right, we got the lead. I had watched Donovan Mitchell hit that 3 right before half. I said, all right, cool. Then I see we up.
Okay. Can y'all hear me now?
Yeah.
What's up with your boy?
My dog. It was too early for your computer, man.
It had to be. I was doing all the checks. I heard all the shit. What's up, man?
Man, ain't nothing, man. Ain't nothing. I was getting in some sports talk before you came back on.
I appreciate that.
Because for those that don't know, CT doesn't really watch basketball, football, anything like that. But I really wanted to let Bankshot get it off because the Cleveland Cavaliers were having a basketball game against the Knicks of New York.
The Knickerbockers.
There you go. And
it
was a playoff game, the finals, like a big game. And his team was Cleveland, and they lost, and they shouldn't have. So I wanted to let him get his frustration out. Go ahead,
respect.
Bankshot. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I had to get that out of there, man. I'm watching the game. Like I said on my phone, I just keep refreshing the ESPN app. I'm like, all right, we up 20. I was like, let me really be able to sit back and enjoy Nemesis.
Yes.
And then I keep refreshing. I'm like, 5 minutes left. Why are they only up by like 10 now? Then it's like, oh, the game is tied. Oh, it's overtime. I'm like, overtime, I'm gonna let it ride for a little bit. I refreshed my screen. It was like a minute left. I see these niggas was down 9. I said, you know what, man?
Oh, so you didn't actually see how they lost?
No, but I heard. Shout out to B Titty that James Harden was.
Oh, B Titty. Yeah.
He said James Harden was a bullfighter. Just let
I'm
the
talking about
niggas.
the absolute worst defense I ever seen at the end of a game in my life, bro.
It was him, like solely him.
Bro, Jalen Brunson won the game. He hit like 14 straight points. You feel what I'm saying? But they were all because James Harden was guarding them. Straight up, no bullshit.
Man.
And that's literally how they lost. He's the most overpaid superstar athlete of all time. And he's the only athlete I know that gets to say, I don't want to play here no more. Send me to another team. And they send him to another team. So that lets you know, like, people don't really like him like that.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's tough.
Man.
That was a tough one, man.
Mm-hmm.
You would have won game 1 in New York. That changes the whole outcome of the series. Now these niggas probably feel defeated.
Yeah, they were tired from game 7. New York was playing like shit too. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. So yeah, they were playing like shit the whole time. So
I turned my camera off because I don't watch sports. I was like, oh, let me just be invisible until they get to
nigga, you sit there and you fake react to us. Don't you do that on your don't you do that on your first morning? I was like,
sports. Let me tell you something, man. When I watched the finals between the Lakers and the Pistons, and I believe 2004, that was the greatest series I'd ever seen. And I said, let me start watching sports and stop watching sports.
I got you. That was the worst. That was the worst series I ever seen.
Get the hell out. That was incredible. Everybody was against the Pistons, and then they were for the Lakers because they're like, oh, the Lakers are about to sweep the Pistons, and then they got swept. It was the greatest ever.
That was the craziest ever as a Laker fan. That's what I'm trying to say.
Yeah, they got swept that year? They didn't get one?
Yeah, no.
They got one.
Detroit beat the shit out of us. You hear me?
Yeah, damn right.
Beat the shit out. And that's when the team broke down and there was no more Shaq and Kobe. And also when we found out how horrible of a nigga Karl Malone was.
Boy.
CT, I know you're not into sports that much, but do you know the Karl Malone Kobe backstory?
Oh, you talking about that? Because I know Karl Malone from coming into WCW from wrestling. But no, tell me.
Well, two things I'll do. One thing with Kobe, one game, Karl Malone was hurt, and everybody's out there for pregame, and Karl Malone was sitting with Kobe's wife, and was basically saying like, I love little Mexican women, and basically flirting with her right before the game, and then she's like, "Yo, I know your wife. We're cool. You should stop doing that." And then Kobe, she tell Kobe, and then Kobe's like, "Nigga, I'll kill you." So that's one thing about Karl Malone. Second thing about Karl Malone, he had a daughter in the WNBA, and a son. They were twins. Obviously, he wasn't in the WNBA, but nigga, he had that child from a 16-year-old woman.
Wow, yeah, I heard about that. That was interesting, man.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's the whole Karl Malone spiel.
Karl Malone's a wild dude. Here's the thing, man. Also, with that, you know what I mean? Bankshot said something very interesting that I just concluded last night, and that is Nemesis. Are you caught up, Tyler?
Yes. So I was telling him that I'm finished with it. He isn't. I won't reveal any spoilers for anybody that is watching. But we were about to get into that. First and foremost, let's just go ahead and start off with the main thing that I saw. It will be the actor, the light-skinned actor from Abbott Elementary. Matthew Law, thank you.
Matthew Law. So what? That first of all, that was a black mama. So what does that mean?
Cause man, shout out to all the black actors out there, but like next time for a role like that, I want them to get somebody that's actually black. Cause he's pretending to be black. He's not.
Is he cosplaying Negro?
He's caught it. You remember when Tay Diggs was on Malibu's Most Wanted?
No.
That's what it's That's what it's giving, man.
Nah, man. I'm not allowing the slander for this brother. First of all, we have to talk about the MVP of that show, which is Yolande Noel. Yolanda is demolishing. However, Matthew Law is killing, okay? And I think the reason people aren't giving that man his credit is because you know how we are as a people. When you see somebody on the Tyler Perry project, he's done 3, they want to discredit what he's done. That
Oh,
man
that's why his
is
hair looked like that.
destroying.
He still got the Tyler Perry hair.
I think that's really his hair, though. I think
Ain't
his
no
hair
way.
is just.
Cap.
Yeah.
Cap. All right. Well, if that's his hair, that's my hair too. Then fuck it.
Yeah.
Since that's what we doing. Since we lying.
Look at that. Look at that, man. He
Since
got
that's
good,
what we
he got
doing?
good hair, man. It look
Bro.
like he got good hair, bro.
He looks
This is what
like
y'all
this-
missing.
Go
What
ahead.
y'all missing is everybody that he looks like. When I'm talking about Matthew Laws on the screen, I'm like, they couldn't get Christian Keys. They could not get D-Lay. They looking at every actor that he is not, that he looks like. Ryan
They
G, every scene.
They could have got the nigga. What's the boy name? What my say name? Tyler Lepley. I think he was much better for that.
He would have been, you know what though?
He's a little more serious. That dude just wasn't serious enough.
What are you talking about? He was serious the entire series.
But it was like he was trying to act serious. I never
Yeah.
was afraid of this nigga.
Yeah.
Okay,
Never was
afraid, I'll give
even
you.
when he turned to be like, all right, I'm finna say fuck the law and do all that. That's when you're supposed to see like the demon in the nigga. Like,
No
bro,
spoilers, no spoilers.
Take that fucking hat off.
The
back of your head.
off.
Take that hat off the back of your head. Nah, the beanie. I don't even know if Bankshot got to that episode, but he had the little brown beanie on the back of his head like Chris Brown. And
A couple of times, he did have that shit on. Like,
yeah,
stuff.
man.
Bro, he demolished. He was so great. And on top of that, I'm gonna give you this. This is not a spoiler, but this is an episode where they were in the same room at the same time for the first time. All right.
Yes.
This is when they were at that little party. There was a back and forth in that scene that was a masterclass in acting. And it was equally yoked. And seeing Yolande say, I bring the fire, I am the fire. It was like, but you can't get that without Matthew Law. Y'all tripping.
I'll give you that.
Y'all niggas tripping.
I think so. I think that is the creative and the actor in you that sees that. But for the layperson that is watching it, as soon as they feel that he's corny, it makes it tough to watch the rest of it.
Yeah.
Because the nigga
Is he
is a
corny?
very good actor. Yeah. I think
Is
that's
he
what people
corny?
feel. I think that's what people felt, bro. And I mean,
Yeah.
obviously the Tyler Perry thing on top of it, which I didn't know. So maybe that is pushing a lot of the narrative. But I think, yeah, it's a lot of cool niggas on earth, and he just wasn't one of them.
What? Listen,
Yeah.
to
It's a
quote
cooler
Tyler
nigga
Chronicles.
it's a cooler nigga at the gas station, bro. But go ahead, quote me, man. I like when I
To
get quoted.
quote Tyler Chronicles, you could have chose everything in the world to be, but what you chose was to have me fucked up. And that's the problem, bro. That man carried the series. Here's also the dynamic, man. Shout out to Gabrielle Dennis. Shout out to everybody on the show. Courtney Kemp and her husband being able to create this was... I think all of us expected a version of Power watching it because we're like, oh, we want to see more of the drug dealing and all of that from Power, but 50 isn't with this, so let's see what's up. And for what they created, for us to be craving a season 2 because of that finale was awesome, man. And
I gotta finish it. I gotta finish that shit, man.
So y'all know how much I ride for black people, right?
yeah,
I ride for black people in almost everything except for movies and series. And here's what and here's what I mean. I waited so long to actually click on Nemesis because I was afraid it wasn't going to be good. And I do not want to click on something that's not gonna be good. I clicked on this other English shit and started watching it for like 4 or 5 minutes. I was like, nah, I can't do that. I can't start watching this white series and not watch the black series. And then when
what's
I
the white
started,
series though? Because I need that.
it's a crime series in England. I didn't watch it long enough to catch the name, to remember the name. I'm sorry, but I got you. I'll text it to you. But listen, but then I started watching it. I didn't like the guy off the rip. I was like, hey, this is an odd choice. But the opening scene and Mario Van Peebles, I said I'm gonna give this several chances just for those that the opening scene and Mario Van Peebles. You got 2 chances for me. So with no spoilers, it is great. I want to see it. I do want to see a second season. And the light skinned nigga was not that good.
They grabbed everybody
was-
from The Wire, Power,
Yeah.
and that's pretty much the whole cast. I was looking at Coltrane's wife. I'm like, where do I know her from?
Oh,
She
yeah.
played Don Sterling's little side joint in the little clip shit. I was like, that's where I know her from.
There you
And
go.
Black
The Hulu.
Rabbit. If y'all watch Black Rabbit with Jason Bateman.
Damn. Okay. Oh, she locked
She
in.
was incredible. She's locked in. I'm talking about the casting was so dynamic. This is what I say about Tyler Lepley. Tyler Lepley is a phenomenal actor. However, he and Yolande would have had very similar energies. So what you got to remember is these two guys are both the exact same side of a different coin. So that's why it works. So by y'all saying y'all think he's corny, I disagree, but I feel like the dynamic works because of their energies.
That's funny. And they say I'm hating on light skinned dude because I auditioned for the role. Fuck you. Number one. Second of all, you're right, you bitch ass nigga. That nigga was not good. Well, no, I do feel you on that Tyler Lepley part though. Oh, also, what else threw me off? Laker fan here, fan of the show Showtime. Unc was throwing me off.
Throwing me off. I was glad when that happened to him. I'm like, all right.
No spoilers. I hated him. You know who I hated more than him? Because we're talking about Dion. This is again, no spoilers, ladies and gentlemen. We want y'all to watch the show. We need y'all to watch the show.
Yes.
Gabrielle Dennis is a personal friend of mine. Okay. I love her as a person. In this show, I hated her with all my heart, bro. And I called her and told her.
She was too good.
I hate that, and exactly because when you have characters, they need redeeming qualities. And her character in this, let's just call it an 8-hour movie. I hated her. She has no redemption, and she's pure evil, bro. That's the villain of this show.
No, the villain is Moesha's daddy's hair. That's the villain. Yo, I seen that shit. I said, hey, that nigga need to let that shit go. Ain't no way. Like, ain't
Up
no way
his
you come
face,
on
my
set.
boy.
I mean, ain't no way anybody said that until you came on set, man. They just respect you enough because you a seasoned actor, but that shit look crazy on his head.
Are we doing that, or are we gonna talk about the undercover sidekick of that wig, which was Jaleesa from A Different World's wig? That annoyed me.
That
it was sitting on top of her head like a fitted cap. I said, come on, man. Every scene?
They both had them on set for one full day.
Yeah, got them out of there.
That couple was on set for one full day, and that wig was what it was supposed to be.
Man. But that hairline did get me. I had to freeze the frame. I was like, did he get a facelift or something? Why is his hairline so far back?
I forgot that was Moesha Daddy.
And you know his hair when you see him. You're like, that's Moesha Daddy right there.
Yeah, that's that nigga right there.
He's had the most perfect box, bro. They unboxed the box.
Man, ever since it was revealed he was Ray J's daddy, I don't think none of us really trusted him. So, yeah.
Mr. Norwood. Hey, look, I skipped over somebody, one of our executive producers. Shout out to Stinkerbell937, says she missed yesterday and Monday. We understand because you do work every day. So shout out to all my 9 to 5ers and my 8 to 4s and my 10 to 6ers. We appreciate y'all tapping in. You know what I mean? That's why I told you, Bankshot, they'd be really like, I missed yesterday. They really be like, I'm so sorry.
Yeah.
I apologize. Like, yeah, we're docking your pay. I don't care.
That's big.
Yeah, man.
That's man. People with jobs, bro, are literally the cornerstone of this society. I can't exist without somebody that's like, hey, I work. Because the people who don't have a job do not be supporting the people, bro.
Because they be trying to, I think, hustle up their own shit.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's so. Check me out, CT. We normally have a segment on the show when Remo is here called Artifacts with Remo, because he has a lot of cool stuff, a lot of old stuff or whatever in his crib. And I'm looking behind you, my brother. And I see a lot of cool stuff. Do you mind grabbing one of the items and bringing it to the? Oh,
Jesus.
man.
Yeah.
All right. All right. Come on, man.
Yep.
Come on,
It's
man.
a lot more stuff,
Somebody
brother.
has disposable income is all I'm gonna say. Number
Hey,
one.
brother.
Number two.
Subscribe to everything. I don't have anything
subscribe,
left.
to, subscribe to everything, man. CT is dope on any and everything for anybody that's in the chat, man. We had what is it? 80 total in the chat. Another record. Again, y'all breaking records every day, man, for the first 20 minutes, getting 80 total in the chat. Yeah, CT, man. If you just grab one thing, man, and one thing that you could give us a little backstory on, man, I think that'd be pretty cool.
Okay.
I'm gonna put you full screen so we can see the actual transform. Oh,
Right.
no, Voltron.
This is probably my first prized possession, man. This is the original Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Megazord from the TV show Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. And when I just happened to read a comment that blew me away. I wonder if he got Tyler's hat back there. It's crazy. So
he been trying to get my attention all day. Whoever that
is,
he's a homosexual. I'm sorry. Jesus Christ! Bro. I've never read my name. Hold on, I'm sorry. Hold on.
No. You good.
I've never read my name so many times. The last time I've read my name that many times was when I had sex with this girl. We was in high school, and she was writing my name on her notebook that many times.
Wow, that
was the last time I've ever seen my name back to back. Like, my boy, put your clothes back on and look at Voltron.
Hey, first of all, this is not Voltron, but this came first, just by the way.
Megazord.
Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. This is massive to me, man, because this is the first fandom. Like, the first fandom I remember was watching Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And then one day, I saw Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, and it blew my mind. It changed my life. It blew my mind wide open, and this was the first Megazord that I was able to collect. Because as a kid, I just wanted the action figures. I didn't want any of the big joints. Hella pause. So it's like this was to find this at a convention. Felt like the first piece of my inner child being able to win, and ever since I've been collecting different things from the times that I watched Power Rangers growing up.
Man, you're a Power Ranger,
and I got signed helmets and everything.
That's hard too. Yeah, because you actually know the actors from the live action.
Oh yeah, man! Right? Like I've met almost all of them, especially everyone that I grew up watching. I was able to meet them, and a lot of the Power Rangers just in real life have become friends and family. Like, to name drop Walter Emmanuel Jones, the original Black Ranger. He and I hang out all the time, man. And he's from Detroit too. And he's just the best. We'll spend holidays together. He's the greatest, man. He's damn near 60 years old, still looking like a teenager with attitude.
Teenage Mutant old Negro.
And people love these dudes, bro. Like, when you see the love that like Walter get or all the other Rangers when you out, it'll warm your heart, because the toughest dude turns back into a 7-year-old boy, man.
Man, anytime you see somebody that you grew up on, one, you're like amazed, but two, you're like, damn, I hope I like them.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I know we've all ran into that one person. All right, here we go. Story time. And listen, before I get into this, I love Mike Epps.
Oh, man, come on.
Come on.
Come on. Go ahead, man. I'll tell you how he lost his finger later. Go ahead. What happened? How does this begin?
I'll tell you how he lost his finger later. Real quick, we got 100 in the chat, man. Another record. Shout out to y'all, man. 100 in total chat. And everybody, if you're on Twitch, drop a message so I could shout you out, because we need to up our Twitch game. So we are in Blue Flame Strip Club. A couple of comedians, myself as well, and Henry Wells. Henry's on the road with Mike, been for years. So they come in the joint, and I'm like, oh, if people don't know, Mike's my favorite. So we in there, and he introduces us to everybody. We kicking in shit, and I'm like, damn, how do I break bread? I'm not gonna fan out. I'm not gonna be like, baby, even though I want to.
Chicken wing.
I want to do chicken wings so bad in the middle of the strip club, but I'm chilling. I'm much younger at this point too. Let's make sure I put that in there. I don't have hair for the nigga that's gay, but but I'm much younger. And I'm like, all right, boom, this is what I'm gonna do. I got a big nug of weed. big ass nugget of weed. So, and he introduced me to him, so nuts. So I bag it up. I'm like, yo, here you go, man.
You just tapped your mic. You went off.
Oh,
As soon
my
as you
bad.
tapped yourself, we didn't hear it. So what'd you say?
My bad. I gave him the much respect tap sign.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? Like, yo, here you go, man. Much respect. Big fan type shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's loud and everything. So
Hold on. Bankshot, how long were you gonna let him tell that story before you told him he couldn't be hurt? That's what I was about to ask.
I was about to, but I felt like it was gonna come back.
How far did I get?
No,
When I tapped my chest?
Yeah,
It was just there.
Okay, you didn't miss nothing.
All right, keep going.
Okay. So I gave him the weed and shit. The nigga looked at me, put the weed down on the table, and walked away.
What?
Hand the guy. Hand to God, bro. Hand to God. That nigga said. And like he didn't just place it, he like let it out his hands like that, and that shit hit the table.
Wait, okay. Can I play devil's advocate for a second, bro?
Oh man, go please.
Okay, now remember, at the end of the day, these are drugs, and you are a stranger, and you're handing these to a self-said drug addict, right? Who may be very particular on their drugs and who and how they get it. So you just being introduced to him, giving him this gift, wow, very thank you. He could have handled that differently, but it's like, this could be a setup. Bow, right? Let me show, just in case there are cameras around, that I'm not, because you said you were much younger, which means weed could have still been illegal. So him dropping it could have been like, hey, just in case anybody watching me, I didn't accept this. You can't get me.
Fair. I don't know if I tapped my mic if I said that we all got introduced. He's like, yo, these are comedians. He's like, oh, okay, man. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those, and maybe and maybe 40 minutes after the introduction, when everybody's been kicking it, is when I hand them the weed. So I didn't give you that.
Setup is still a setup. That actually makes it worse. Hey, they comedians, man. Take this weed from him. Hell no. I don't trust these niggas. I ain't seen nobody on Comic View. I'm not taking no weed from nobody.
He didn't pay, man. Stop it. Stop trying to make it illegal. The nigga just wasn't a good person. Okay, not a plan. I wouldn't have took it either. But I would have been like, but at the very least, I would not have took it into my hand and then dropped it. I would have been like, nah, I'm straight. I've done that before. A nigga handed me some weed in the club and I just like, oh no, I'm good. I appreciate it. Like, I'm not gonna grab it and then drop it in his face. Like, that's crazy.
Yeah. Also, I wouldn't have done that because you don't know. I'm talking about Mike. I wouldn't have dropped it in your face like that, hella pause, because I don't know your reaction to disrespect, and I'm in a foreign land. So that's another reason I wouldn't have done.
Yeah.
But this
I've
is
I've also put weed in my pocket before and then just got rid of it.
Dump it later.
Yeah, I mean,
right.
Yeah.
But you know, the setup aspect, one. But as we know, Mike is the nicest guy on the planet. Have you seen him again?
Yeah. I told him about it. He was like, "Oh man, you know what I was on back then." And,
yeah, Mike is great.
One of the coolest people, man. So obviously being young, him being one of my favorites, it was it's gonna feel different.
Yeah.
I'll give you a Mike Epps story.
Let's go.
Bro, so we're working on this is a three-pronged story. Okay. This is the first audition I ever booked in LA, right? So I'm fresh to the city, and Mike Epps is it's in the trades that Mike Epps is getting his own TV show. This is gonna be like where Chappelle's show left off. All right. It's gonna be on Comedy Central. They're shooting it, and I go in an audition. And I'm expecting this to be me, a casting assistant, and maybe a producer if I'm lucky. I go in there and Mike Epps is in the room along with all the producers. So I'm like, oh, this is shocking, right? I didn't expect this. Right there on the spot, Mike wants to improv with me. So we start improvising. We start switching back and forth from him being the punchline guy and the straight man, and me being a punchline guy and the straight man. And the chemistry was there because, as you know, I'm a yes and guy. You know what I mean? I'm not about to shoot down your joke in favor of me getting the spotlight. So I leave the room. I get the call that I booked the show. I'm like, oh, it's shooting down in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. And Get down there. I'm like, man, I get a chance to work with Mike Epps. Is one of my favorite comedians. Mike Epps is doing a show in Baton Rouge. About a month later, I get the opportunity to open up for him. So this is my first TV show. Mike Epps is the first person I got a chance to open up for in a arena, right? And now here comes oh man, this is about to be perfect. I'm about to be friends with Mike Epps. So there's another girl, I won't say her name. She's pretty popular right now.
I'm about to be friends with Mike Epps.
I'm about to be friends with Mike Epps. You know how it is when you meet somebody famous. You're like, man, I'm about to be friends with this dude. Like, first time I met Bank Shot, I was like, oh man, I'm about to be friends with this guy. Like, he makes all the videos. We about to be friends. Same thing with you when we met him. Anyway, so he has a tour bus. And we on the bus, me and one of the girls who's working on the show. And at the time, I'm a lot younger, so I'm like, oh man, we about to be cool. So as soon as I'm thinking we about to be cool, I'm sitting next to him, pitching him jokes and everything, and he's got his attention on the girl, right? And I'm like, cool, but like, hey, like this is taken away from our possible friendship. Like, hey, focus on what I'm saying. Like, listen to me, don't just look over at the girl. And it took me a while to realize it's like, oh man, this nigga ain't listening to shit you said. He thinking about baby girl. Mm-hmm. So it was one of those things where you got to realize, and this goes back to us because a lot of us have half and half male female fans, and then a lot of us just got more men or more women, whatever the case. So when you have more male fans, you appreciate them, but you like. When you have more male fans, you want the women to look at you. But when you have more women fans, as if you're a woman, they want more men fans. So I just had to take the L that we weren't going to be able to be friends. But he's a great guy.
You say I took the L.
I took the L. Once I saw, it was like, because she wasn't even funny. And she would say a joke and he'd be like, and I was like, all right, I see what this is.
I know the drill. You got some,
drill.
You got some famous people's... stories,
man. The one that I regret dearly to this day, man. I went to a Lakers Pacers game in Indiana. My girl at the time had took me for I want to say it was like Valentine's Day. So we go. The whole experience was just dope, man. We ended up both being on the big ass jumbotron. It was Kobe's final season.
Wow.
I knew the DJ. He was a alpha. So after the game, he was like, man, I want to come down to the court. I'm like, oh, yeah. So we go to the court. One of the Lakers developmental coaches, who was actually Byron Scott's son, shout out to Brian Thomas, he walked up, man. He's like, oh, I love your videos, man. Let's get a picture and shit. I'm like, cool. So we walking out. We try to go like through the little tunnel. And the security guard was like, no, y'all can't come this way. Y'all got to go that way. So I'm like, all right, bet. So we walking the opposite way, and we see this nigga Kobe just walking. It's like one other person with him, like maybe like a little security person, little white dude, whatever. But it was like hella cameras down the hall because they about to interview him. So in my head, I'm like, man, if I ask this nigga for a picture and he tell me no, I'm gonna hate this nigga for the rest of my life. So I just pull my phone out and I just record this nigga and I just yell out, "What up, Kobe?" I'm like, niggas don't even call this nigga Kobe. Like, nigga, what am I was nervous. The nigga just look over at us. He was like, "What's up?" And I was like, damn, if I really would have got that photo, I would have been, dummy excited. But I ain't want to get my ego hurt, my feelings hurt, and then be like, nigga, fuck Kobe. You know what I mean? Because that's what it would have been.
But you know what? That would have been that was the perfect place to ask for it, because you can only be back there if you are somebody / know somebody. You're not a threat. It's like, okay, I don't want to not take a picture with the owner's son, right? So let me just get one off. Them niggas take pictures with everybody in that tunnel, bro. I don't give a damn who you are.
Yo,
man.
So with that story, man, I'm gonna be honest with you. This has been my key to not only get every picture, but to make sure people are cool. This works with almost anything, bro. If you say what's up to somebody and you go for the dap, they're going to shake your hand depending on how high your hand is. Because if a nigga's gonna play you, he gonna play you as soon as you raise it up. So if he give you the dap, you give him the embrace, now you able to be like, man, you doing your thing out there, boy. Hey, is it cool if you and I get a shot real quick? And he's like, yeah, let's do it. I promise you. I promise you. Even if they got security with them, bro. Don't ever be scared.
Yeah. A black male entertainer would not be able to turn down the dap unless it's Usher.
Oh.
Unless it's Usher.
Tell me your story, bro, because I got an Usher story.
Man, okay. So I I've met Usher a few times. The last
Yeah.
time I met him, Tip was doing his comedy special at Center Stage, and he was
Nice.
backstage, and that was just everybody was back there. Everything was a dope encounter. I don't have
Mm-hmm.
no issues with Usher. He just don't shake hands.
Mm.
He like you'll have your hand out, he do like this.
Mm.
So yeah. So that's just. But
Mm.
I get it. Germs. He meets a million people a day. But
Mm.
I have a second hand account of Usher with one of everybody's favorites, Remo. Man, we were in Magic City, and for those that don't know, Magic City is a strip club in Atlanta, and it's set up in a style that is like a long hallway. To your right, it's kind of it's elevated, and down the middle is the stage and the pole and the bar. So it's all one straight shot. So myself and Remo are in a section closest to the door, let's say that. And Usher and his people are in a section furthest from the door against the wall. But it's not a very huge club, so everybody can be seen no matter where you are.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
And for those that do or don't know, Remo loves to dance.
Okay.
Remo is dance fever. You hear me? He say, dance fever, huh, Big Mike? That's Big Mike. That's Remo. He loves to get even in the strip club, if they play a certain song, he just gonna get a little, you know what I mean? He ain't gonna go crazy.
Is he this guy?
Yes, 100%.
That's
100%.
wild. Okay.
100%. Like ragtop is a thing in Atlanta that they do. He loves it. So my nigga, so I see him start getting a little jug in him. And I'm like, bro, not in the strip club. Like they love me here. They say my name when I walk in here on the DJ say my name. My boy, he say the real Tyler Chronicles. He always say that when I walk in, man. Shout out to X-Rated. The real Tyler Chronicles. So, like, I'm getting love. I got like $40 on me. I ain't really got shit going on, but I feel like I do. This nigga, I said, hey man, you got the chill. He said, nah. He said he challenged me. I said, bro. I said, Remo. Who? He said, that nigga. I said, Usher? He said, yeah.
Yeah.
And I look at Usher, and to Remo's credit, he is doing a little something. He is giving a little, he's giving a little dance, but it's mostly to the women in the section with him, and he's just kind of like dancing with them. And Remo, I don't know if he's drunk or not, really feel like he got a whole dance battle across the club. I'm gonna get Remo to tell his side of the story when we get back, because it's gonna be way different. He's gonna really swear to God that nigga challenge him across the club. But those are my Usher stories. My bad. Go ahead,
bro. So this is a two-parter. The first part, I get a random refund check, and without even thinking, I buy the residency in Vegas for me and Tange. Right?
Hold on real quick, CP. I'm sorry. Hold on. Before you get deep into this story, I got to put my brother on stage. He is behind the scenes at Flipside, the game show, live on set. Ronnie Jordan.
What's happening, man? What's happening, man? You got the new coach in the house. What's up, Clayton? What's up, Bank Shot?
What's the word?
Yeah, my boy Clayton tapped in super early, man. So shout out to him. Bank Shot been with us all week, and I was saying earlier, Kamal is he's at the honors program with his daughter. So the boys sat in with me today.
Yeah, shout out to my son. His honors program today. I'm missing it because I like to put food on the table.
What a bad father!
Get used to it, Bank Shot. You're gonna miss a lot of shit, dog.
Damn.
And
don't put that evil on me, Ricky Bobby.
Right.
They're gonna write about it. Every time I do something bad, I'll be like, don't write about this. He's like, I am.
Bank shot gonna miss something because he was streaming or playing the game or something. That nigga gonna be like, man, I gotta play Call of Duty. Can't make it.
He will understand.
Really? You missed my wedding for Fortnite?
What's going on in there today, man?
Hey man, this is the first episode of the day, and you can tell people they had their coffee, but it's a freaking on stage that keep rubbing each other, and it's hilarious. It's just this one dude keep rubbing this girl back like this.
Yeah, they black. They black.
She black, he white.
That's why.
Interesting.
Yeah, I want to hate on him, but he doing all the right stuff as a husband. Like I'm like, I want to hate. Like you know how Taj and Clayton be. I want to hate on them, but they just. I'm like they got money. They ain't got no kids. They doing shows. They doing it all.
Nigga going to see wrestling.
Going to wrestling. My childhood dreams. they bit wrestling events.
Come on, man.
Facts.
Find somebody that like what you like, man.
Yeah,
No,
for
that's
sure.
a fact.
That's the single truth. But damn, that's super dope, man. So Jaleel, he cooking today?
Yeah. He cooking, man. It's a long. They're long days. It's like we had 6 episodes yesterday. We do 6 a day. So you know what I mean?
When
Yeah,
y'all wrapping up?
Who's y'all audience warm up?
Remo. Remo's in there right now. Remo.
What?
In there dancing?
That's great.
DJ Black Boy, yeah. Remo's on set. We need him though. I'm telling you, bro. Them crowd, you got to keep that crowd energized. If the crowd weak,
What y'all get the same crowd for 3 shows?
I don't know if they rotate him or not because I be in the back. I don't know if they
If
rotate him.
it's 6 shows with the same crowd, that is tough.
That's
Wow.
crazy.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I
If
think
y'all
they
doing
play-
6, they probably rotate them after 3.
They
Yeah, I would
probably
think like
at
a
lunch.
lunchtime.
We break at 4 shows for lunch, so there were 2 shows out there.
So probably 4 and 2 then.
But
Yeah,
they-
because that Remo doing that job, let me tell you something, man. That is the hardest job on set. Nobody has it harder.
Nobody does.
That's how I got on Miss Pat show. That's how I got in the writers' room. Because you got to do stand up, but it's for like 3 hours. It's like be funny for 3-4 hours. You know what I'm
I
saying?
started cheating when I did it, dog. Like when I was doing warm up, I was like, I realized I didn't have to do as much because I was burning my set out. I started burning my set out, then I started freestyling, and then one dude came up like, "Hey, maybe you should do some giveaways," and I was like, "Oh yeah," and then another dude was like, "Hey, you should, you should heard you singing up there. You should have one of them sing," and I was like, "Up, you just cracked the code." So
Yep.
now,
Crowd
well,
participation.
then I started having like a talent show, bro, and that passed the time so much, and I didn't have to do anything.
Man, yeah, because that's when you get warm up gigs. Mostly, you be kind of fairly new in comedy. So if you don't have that many improv chops, it's gonna be tough. Like I remember I did the Love and Hip Hop reunion show. I was doing warm up for that, and I'm young in comedy.
Did they win?
And the only thing I have to lean on is roasting. So my nigga, I roasted the motherfuckers for 45 minutes.
Oh my God.
I roasted a whole crowd full of people that want to be on TV for 45 motherfucking minutes.
That's the crowd, though. If you gonna roast any crowd, that's the crowd.
Everybody in there look.
Also, it depends on the show you're at too, because this show is like a game show. Because elderly people come to this. This everybody is came.
Yeah,
This is people come to daytime. They had to be here at 7 a.m. to be in the crowd. And Miss Pat's show was older black ladies. So cussing, I tried to swap a couple people out for me to warm up over there, and they was cussing too much, and it just
Here's
depends
the
on
thing,
the crowd.
Ronnie, you gotta tell the people. You got to talk to people, man. You got to like what I had to do when I was bringing in different comedians to like follow after me or like to pass the gig to. I told them this is the lay of the land. Do not cuss. Do not say nigga. I need you to be in there and act like you're on America's Funniest Home Videos. And once you say that, then you say after you get comfortable, then make it your own. But don't curse because this is an all ages type of thing.
Yeah, I got
You so
remote.
nice.
Miss Pat was like, "Don't bring him back to do that no more." The same thing. It was a couple people that she said now because the level has stepped up. Because I bring our DJ. Shout out to DJ Black Boy. I got him. He's in here right now. I brought him in with me with Miss Pat. If you got a DJ homeboy, that's another cheat code. If they got a budget to hire a DJ that know you, and then y'all could go. Because we did TV show theme songs, sing-alongs, gospel. We'll trap out a gospel song, you know what I'm saying? But Miss Sophia is the goat of the crowd warm up. She makes them the choir. She makes the crowd be the choir. Like it's Miss Pat show another level live. Y'all got to come see that live. We start after Juneteenth, so
Man,
Right.
you did the episode, didn't you? Were you on camera?
no.
Oh man, who am I thinking that was on camera? It was
Vince.
one of y'all that was on camera.
Vince.
Yeah, Vince did the episode.
Vince, got it. Yeah, man, y'all got a whole squad, bro. Like I love when it comes to like Atlanta comedians. I love the Atlanta veterans. I don't really know a lot of the newer guys, but like the Atlanta vets, y'all's energy has always been so warm and successful. You know what I mean? Like when you see the Atlanta vets, it's a completely different energy than the newer energy, bro. That's fire.
100%.
Because we worried about getting the next gig already, and it's most of the time it's relationships. So I done got a lot of my gigs from being cool with all the production people on one of my first things I did in like 2002, and I still got friends from those productions because of the camera ops, the sound guys, the PAs turning the big dogs. Every PA don't stay a PA. That's another cheat code.
And you could tell the one, and you could tell the ones that's gonna be something too, because they be on their shit.
They be on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the nigga ask you, what do you want for breakfast, and actually bring you your breakfast? Oh, he gonna be somebody.
That nigga is gonna produce.
I gotta skate. I gotta turn and burn next episode. Yeah, I gotta get it in there.
Back to work, nigga.
Nice.
Back to work.
I holla at y'all. Just popped in for the culture. You know what I mean? I know Tyler was dolo. Appreciate you holding it down. I'll take y'all in the control room. I ain't supposed to be in here. Hold on, watch this.
I ain't supposed to be in here. Niggas say I ain't supposed to be in here.
And went in there anyway.
Yeah.
You need to grow up, man. Get out in the people room, man.
And went in there anyway, bro. The timing.
Well, no, I'm supposed to be in here.
I ain't supposed to be in there.
You ain't supposed to be in there with the camera on for 100.
I ain't supposed to take y'all in there.
That's what I know, nigga. Bye, man.
God, that's
for sure. I didn't show y'all the top secret shit. Hold on, I'm gonna go put a camera in Jalil's face every time. We need the views.
Tell him what up. Bro, Jalil White is the GOAT, man.
Hold on.
Man.
No, it really is.
I know, man. Every day I gotta come in here and bother.
Ronnie gonna be here.
No, I walk slow.
Tyler. You gotta worry about it.
Yeah, Ronnie gonna lose 45 pounds on that set, though. I tell you what. Every time he tap in, he walk about half a mile.
Say what's up. Say what's up to my morning show. Just say what's up.
There he is.
We need the view. Okay. Hold on, let me tell you. He can hear you now.
What up, Kelly?
Jalil White.
What's good? Yes, sir.
Y'all niggas streaming?
Yeah, we stream morning show every
Oh,
morning.
y'all streaming?
I just been missing the show because I'm
Oh,
working.
that's hilarious. No, y'all gotta do some more risque stuff than this. Y'all gotta go find Rampage.
Hey, we don't know
Adrian Bronner.
Adrian Bronner is wild. You know he's 6 months pregnant. Straight up. He the first man. He the first man in America.
Hey, you know he still got hands though.
He still got hands, Jay.
He got feet though. He ain't gonna catch me.
He ain't got feet.
You know he's 6 months pregnant is outrageous.
I tell you I was gonna get y'all a clip. I told you I was gonna get y'all a clip, didn't I?
My dog.
That's how.
Hey, set up the fight. Adrian Bronner versus Jalil White. Morning Culture next show. Adrian Bronner toe to toe with Jalil.
Yes, sir.
Bro, that was a man. First time I met Jalil White, I couldn't believe it. And I told you, Bank Shot, when I met him, I was like, it was bro, up top, boy, they not gonna deny you, bro. You can't do no cool shit like this. Like, you see how low my hand is? You can't do that.
Yeah.
You got to be up with it, bro. And what? Usher, right? That's what we're talking about?
Yes, sir.
So I get this random refund, and without even thinking about any responsibilities, I said, me and my lady going to see Usher in Vegas. Like I said, this is what this money is for. God has blessed me to go see Usher. So Usher is my Michael Jackson, to put this in perspective. Like, I love Usher. I love Michael Jackson, but I mean, as much as as soon as I was born, the Pepsi thing had already happened. So Usher, I came in from inception, like, Leave the One You With. That was my first, My Way was my first album. Anyway, we go to the meet and greet experience. So you got the meet and greet, which is like a pre-show. So you get a chance to see like a whole bunch of concerts that Usher has curated. And then you get a chance to do the meet and greet with Usher. And then the show begins, right? So we go back there to meet Usher. And this is still pandemic time. So a lot of people got masks on and shit. And they have this thing. They're like, all right, we got to have y'all stand on this podium next to Usher and then get your picture that way. We like, cool. So we standing on the podium and Usher brings us closer than what they said. He was like, oh man, y'all come a little closer. And I'm like, oh man. I was like, what's up, Ush? And he was like, oh, what's up, my boy? And I was like, man, I just got to tell you one thing, man. Well, two. One, can you please sing .com tonight? Right? And he said, man, I wish you'd have told me. And I said, I don't know you, Usher, to have been able to tell you. It's my first time meeting you, my dog. Anyway, and then the second thing, I was like, man, I just want to say thank you, man. Your music is amazing. And it took a lot for me to say that because I was of 3 men that was in that room. It was all women, bro. So I'm like, maybe I shouldn't have got these tickets. Like, he's got the majority women fan base. I feel a little awkward, but I love this dude. So that was experience 1, right? Experience 2 is a week later. TIP is doing comedy now, right?
Come on.
He comes to the Comedy Store in the Belly Room. He brings Usher, he brings Nelly, and he brings another, he brings his son. I think it was Damani. Yeah, Damani.
Right.
So they're all there. T.I. is very funny, telling his stories on stage. I had known T.I. for a couple of years from a show that I worked on with him. Just the nicest guy in the world. And after we all go outside, I'm like, I gotta get another picture with Usher because, this is the time. I see Usher. I was like, hey, man. He come up, he give me the dap again. And he's like, what's up? I was like, man, I didn't tell you this when I met you at your concert, but you're my Michael Jackson. He was like, wow. That means a lot, man. Thank you for that. I was like, man, I just mean it. Would it be okay if I got a picture? But he was like, come on, man. And I was like, bet. I gave my camera to Dave Hellum. From now until I'm dead, it's up with David Hellum for this specific situation. I give him my camera phone. He takes the picture. He's holding it for like 3 minutes. I'm like, oh, he probably got a lot of pictures. Thanks, Ush. Now, when I look at the picture, Usher was looking forward like this for like 3 minutes. And then towards the end, he does this. And what do you think that fucking picture is? Is him doing this.
Dave.
I say, Dave, what the fuck? He said, oh, man, I'm drunk. I said, David Hellum.
See? That's why you
I
gotta
thought
have
you
people.
knew I was drunk.
I'll be like, just take a video. I'll be like, just take the video and I'll go through the video and I'll screenshot the right image that I need. You ain't gonna fuck up my picture.
If I cannot find a female to take a picture for me, the picture probably won't be taken.
Yeah, that's how I feel too.
Oh, damn.
You don't think I think like that, Tyler? There were no women.
I forgot Comedy Club. I'm gonna think you said something about women always being around. Hey, man. Shout out to Thailand Mills, man. He said traffic was a motherfucker, so he was late today. So we appreciate you tapping in. D Slaughter, just because GMC and the chat really helped me through the AM. We appreciate you, D, man. You know what I'm saying? You also was late this morning, so thank you for paying your debts and your tithes to More Than Culture. We start at 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Look, CT was up at, what time did you wake up? 6?
I woke up at 6:45. I say, man, Tyler said be there on time. I got to be there, man.
Shout out to that.
Friends, how many of us have them? Come on, man.
That's a fact.
And that's the funny thing, because we're all working hard in our own different ways, bro. And when you got a friend, like, I take friendship seriously, bro. If I call you my friend, you're I really believe in that. So I hold friendship to a higher standard. So if anybody's like, hey, let's be friends, I'm like, I don't think you want to be my friend, bro. Like, it's cool if we work together, but if you want to be my friend, I take it. So when he's like, yeah, man, come do the show. And originally it was going to be, I guess, 8:00 my time, which was even better, because I'm like, oh, that's an hour of sleep. And you're like, yeah, man, let's do 7:00 your time. I'm like, all right. All right.
I asked. I ain't even asked. I said, Kamal, he's gonna be a little late. So if you want to come in earlier, I'll send you the link when I get on it. And you did. Much respect, man.
Because I didn't know Bank Shot was gonna be here. I saw a little bit of yesterday's episode. Okay, and I was like, oh, cool, special guest. He probably ain't gonna be there tomorrow. I ain't gonna get a chance to see my guy Bank Shot. And then he's here, and I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah, I forgot. I got Bank Shot to. I tricked him into staying the week with him.
Yeah, you really did though.
Yeah, because he's a new father. I was like, make sure you yesterday after we got off the stream, when it's just us talking. I was like, shit, man, I appreciate you, Bank Shot, man. You might have well just.
Nigga said, hey, last week, like, you free Monday? I'm like, yeah, I can do Monday. Hey,
I can do Monday.
If you want to do tomorrow too, we could. Oh yeah, bet. Nigga said, shit, might as well.
Come on, man.
Because it's like a reunion.
Yeah,
like you get a chance to just kick it.
How'd y'all meet?
Bank Shot now?
Yeah, Shantae Wayans had a show in
good memory
in LA, and I pulled up. I was actually on the show, but I just pulled up. It wasn't like no paid gig type shit. But that was my first time being able to actually like go out there and met CT, Tange, BT, Kingsley. Who else was there? It was a bunch of people though. But one thing about CT that I always fuck with though is like this nigga ain't he ain't cocky. He ain't one of them niggas that ain't gonna like come and just like show you love or come speak. You know what I mean? Like he definitely said he fucked with my content, gave me my flowers and shit. And I was like, oh, this nigga. And actually, CT is way taller than I thought. I think that nigga CT.
Not a small guy.
I'm like, golly. Like you see Sid online, like, all right, Sid, you can tell you probably like 6'4", whatever. CT, what you about, like 6'2", 6'3"?
Let me tell you something. What, with these boots on, I'm a be 6'1".
Yeah.
Hey,
You feel me?
CT tall as hell. I was like, okay, yeah. Nigga strong and shit.
That shit do be surprising. You see a nigga like, oh damn, hold on.
Yeah. Like, god damn. Like,
Bro, that meeting Bank Shot was so dope because we met at the perfect time. It was like we're coming out of the pandemic, but we not all the way out yet, so we can still game and everything. And that's when you start seeing the different community of modern warfare, because a lot of dudes play multiplayer and a lot of dudes play the campaign,
Warzone.
and a lot of y'all play Warzone. And I'm not a Warzone guy, so we friends on PlayStation. We got each other's numbers, but I'm like, you in Warzone, my boy.
Yeah. That's how Tony Baker is. That nigga Tony Baker would not play Warzone. He'd be strictly. Yeah, that was a good time. In the pandemic shit was dope because I didn't know that many comedians like be on the game like that.
Yeah.
Like niggas was on the
It's
game. We had a
fun,
whole group
bro.
chat. There was about like 30 of us in there. I'm like, oh, all these niggas
Facts.
game?
I may
And-
be the only comedian that doesn't.
Oh, you got to start. You got to
No,
start.
he's not. He's definitely not gonna start.
It'll blow your mind, bro.
Bank Shot, please tell him.
Yeah, look, let me tell you something about people, when they get to a certain age, they are going to do exactly what it is that they like. It ain't no changing it. It ain't no,
To a certain age.
Hey man, adding this streaming shit has been a lot on me, man. I broke out in highs when we first started doing it.
Hey, yeah, let me tell you.
Yeah,
When
man.
I first met these niggas, we was shooting content. This is like, nigga, 2016, 17. They pull up to the crib, and I'm like the social media nigga. So I understand the concept of like, yo, we got 1 minute. But with these niggas being comedians, these niggas just go.
Yeah.
Go. So it's like 10 minutes worth of footage. I got to try to chop it down and make it make sense within 1 minute. I'll be like, hey, y'all, can we just do that one more time? Tyler be like, no, that was good. We don't-
Yeah, it was.
No, that
It
was
was
good.
good.
It was good.
It wasn't.
It was.
There's no concept of production.
None.
No, we good. No, we good.
As a comedian, I also never want to say something twice. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like y'all get the joke now. Like I want to, like even in like wilding out rehearsals and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't say nothing I'm gonna say in the show because I want everybody to be surprised. I want everybody that is involved. I don't want nobody to be like, I heard that in rehearsal, because then the crowd will be like, they ain't react, so I don't even want to react. You feel what I'm saying?
How does that work though? Like for you on Wild 'N Out, because I remember rehearsals and taping were so different and separated. However, I also remember people coming onto the show and having to prove themselves to Niall and Nick. So how does that work? Like, do you get away with it because you're a veteran cast member, or is that something that everybody can do? Because if you're not funny in rehearsal, chances of you being on camera are slim.
Yeah, no, this is after you prove yourself for sure.
Oh.
In this instance, excuse me, when I say rehearsal, I mean like camera blocking before the show type rehearsal, not so much the workshop, which I think you're talking about. That workshop.
Yeah.
No, that workshop, the first time I did that workshop, I'm cutting everybody's head off. Like that was my shit. And to the point that it was like, all right, we need you doing more helping than hurting. So it was like, now I'm gonna go and help everybody else. So now I can relax because they know I'm funny, and it's easier. Then I just see the other people that's like, all right, I gotta cut their head off, and I see them kind of go through the same process. It's like training camp for a rookie. You know what I mean? In football, you got to show them that you can play. They don't care what you did in college. This the pros now. So we got to see.
It's shocking. It's shocking to see, like, to have given Bank Shot his credit, man, because he's amazing and he knows he is. Your credit is something different, man, because you don't expect you to be as nice of a guy because you don't have the makeup of a nigga that is a nice guy. Like, you're a handsome dude, you're in shape, and you're funny. You're like, oh, he about to be a dick, and I'm gonna have to fight this nigga. I'm gonna have to fight this nigga at 3:00. Like, that's what you think. And he's the nicest guy in the world, bro.
Yeah, man, you can't judge a book by its cover, but comedians do be weird though, so you kind of have to give them a second.
Oh, these
You got
niggas be weird.
Nah,
You got
niggas
to
be
give it,
weird,
especially
boy.
if comedy was all that they've done or all that.
Why
they've
are
ever
these
done.
niggas so weird, bro?
I wish I knew.
God, the only
I wish
niggas
I knew.
weirder than comedians are social media niggas that don't know comedy. Like they don't do anything comedy except social media. Those niggas are the weirdest. And then it's comedians, bro. God damn, these niggas be weird.
It is hard to run into like a cool, only social media comedian or a social media person in general. Like not even a comedian, like a chick too.
Because they didn't come outside. Like, so to go to that, we grew up and we went outside to play. I'm not shitting on the generation now that doesn't go outside. It's a different world. I'm sure they have their own hangups with anxiety and being introverts. But when I was a kid, as much as I loved to kick it in the crib, my mom, my dad, my stepmom be like, "Hey nigga, go outside and play." And you're like, "Fuck, now I'm outside. I gotta be out there." These kids now, when they're creating videos, they're not having a lot of human interaction face to face. So when they get around people, you're like, "Hey man, that nigga's kind of weird, bro." And then they be like, "I'm not weird." You be like, "You weird as fuck," but they don't know.
Yeah, to their, I mean, I guess to shoot them some bail, we didn't have all the shit that they had to keep them inside. You know what I mean? Like looking back, like if I'd have had these types of video games at least, or been able to talk to my friends from home and see them and play games with them.
But see, even with video games, it's like growing up back then, you ain't gonna be on that game all day.
You're not gonna be on the game all day.
You're not gonna be in that game all day. You got a set time where you can play, nigga. Get off, do your homework, get your ass in the bed. Like you not. They be on the game.
I had to play the game with my friends in the crib. Like I had to go to that nigga crib, or he had to come to my crib.
Pull up. Damn, they had to bring your own remote. Sometimes you had to bring your own control.
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you what though, knowing my mama, man, and in the way she hustled, if I was living in those times as a young person and playing those streaming games, and she found out you can make money off of it, she wouldn't have let me do shit else. She would have been like, "Okay, now, if this what we doing, this what we doing."
You had all the shit.
Get your ass off that basketball court and get your ass. Is that what you used to say about basketball? All right, now this what we doing. This what we doing. Get your ass off that football field and dribble that basketball. We have to focus. So
I think it's because when we were kids, the kids only go where we think the money is. So when we were kids, it was people who, of course, always wanted to be athletes in the league, but it was a lot of people who wanted to be rappers because that's where we saw everybody with the big chains. They had the girls, they had the cars, and now kids are seeing streamers. So you don't really see a lot of drug dealers and rappers, bro.
You're right. And the drugs is way more dangerous nowadays. So it's
way more apparently.
Damn. I don't want to be a murderer. I just want to sell drugs.
You see, that's when you get on something like they got the Grand Theft Auto role play shit where you can like be your own person within the city. I don't know if you hip to that shit, Tyler, but that shit is like some next level.
Talk to me.
It's wild. You ever play RP, CT?
Mm-mm.
So T Grizzly, he got one of the servers. So you make a city, and then you can create whoever you want to be. You go in the city, and you can be a drug dealer. You can be a murderer. These niggas, we be in Discord. They make like real life party flyers for inside the game. Like they'll post a flyer and be like, "Yo, we're gonna link over at this spot. We're gonna have a little party, niggas. Everybody be inside the game in one spot. They got like speakers inside there. They be playing music. It's like." Real like they be in there fucking. Like you can do man, you can do whatever.
You would not leave the house for real.
Yeah, nah. I try to play it, but like you gotta really be so submerged in it to where like you low key forget your identity. Like you don't even know who you are as a person no more. I'm like, I can't do that.
If you stop playing it, did your character die?
Nah, he don't die. But you got niggas in there, they paramedics. You got police officers. You got niggas that work at fast food places. Like it's like the Sims, but just no host bar. It's wild.
Yeah.
Wild,
Bro,
wild,
that used to
wild.
be fun. So my thing is the way you just talked about video games is how I enjoy television. Like I love watching TV. So as a kid, my thing would be, man, I'm hungry. My mom at work, she didn't cook this particular day. It's cold as fuck outside. Let me run across the street to Burger King, grab some burgers before the Saturday morning lineup comes on, like Saved by the Bell and California Dreams and shit, so I could be glued until later. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And
Sorry,
that,
go ahead,
that,
you're about to
that shapes your life though. Like watching all that TV, like TV. I think TV movies might have raised all of us. You feel what I'm saying? So like, if your parents wasn't around or if they was at work, you was gonna be home by yourself watching TV.
Yeah.
having a ball, nigga. I'm not doing drugs. I'm not hurting nobody. I'm just watching TV, bro.
Yeah.
Man, especially when it was dangerous right outside your door. It's like, man, I'm by myself and it's dangerous, man. My mama really don't love me like that. Jesus Christ. You left me in this house by myself. It is so
You were surrounded around real gang shit though. Like you
Yeah.
at least knew
Yeah.
who to look out for. In Detroit, everybody is crazy. Like it's not a
Everybody's
distinction on colors, bro.
Mm,
But that's
Everybody's
wild
feisty.
because they trying to get you to join. Well, you're an athlete, so you was okay, bro.
yeah.
Yeah.
And for all intents and purposes, they know when somebody's a bitch ass nigga. So they ain't finna just like, oh nah, this nigga. That was good.
They know.
Bro, they know like I'm a mama's boy. You feel what I'm saying? Like if I get caught, I'm telling type shit. Not so much I ain't gonna fight. Like they see me scrap like on basketball court. Somebody get wrong with me. They didn't see me scrap, but they know like this nigga with his mama every day. His mama be coming over here, be like, don't mess with my boy and shit. Like, all right, this ain't the nigga we gonna have roll with us and kill somebody and think he ain't finna say nothing. This nigga saying something. So he can't be in our gang. And that's the problem with the gangs today. They just bring everybody in the gang without vetting them. They don't vet these niggas and be like, man, I can't believe he told. Oh, really?
Oh, really?
Oh, really? He has a
really?
Power Ranger helmet in his motherfucking.
You son of a bitch. I
We're
am
all-
telling and getting back to Rangers.
Bro, we all grew up the same, bro. We all from the hood, but not of the hood, and I know this for a
That's
fact.
a fact.
I know this for a fact, bro.
And that's the difference. When you see them hood kids, bro, and shout out to the hood kids, because the hood kids grow up to be hood niggas and they fuck with you because they wish they could have went our route. But man, you knew the difference, bro. It's a different energy.
It's different smell.
Definitely.
Like I'm like, damn, we stay in the same apartment. And you smell like that? Damn, that's crazy. It always smell like hot dogs in your house. What the hell? I was talking about you stay downstairs in the same building, and then what your shit smell like? Yeah, and then them niggas bring it to school though. You ever had a nigga like from the hood bring his smell to school? Like, oh boy, it smell like your house in here.
Yeah.
Them be my niggas though. Like the niggas that got busted in like that, they used to be like stinking and hurting. Like them used to be my niggas. I always let them get, you know what I'm saying, let them catch a snack or maybe even half a sandwich because I knew what was going on, man. Shout out to my nigga Tim Jean, man. You already know that was a hood nigga. Shout out to my nigga Tim Jean from Baldwin Hills, man. Hey, my boy was fucked up, but he was always happy, bro. One of the only times I've ever seen that in my life. You could tell, same shoes all year, one coat, you know what I mean? One pair of jeans, like maybe 4 or 5 different shirts type nigga. Always happy, bro. Always never really brought no lunch to school, none of that shit. But you could not break this nigga's spirit, dog. Shout out to Tim and Jean. I hope I can remember how to spell it because I'm sure he'll be easy to find on Facebook. Hey man, we got another $2, man. Shout out to Professor Reed, executive producer. She said, keep CT is dope on the guest host roster. Hey man, this is not me saying this. Also, Professor Reed, I hope since you know CT, you know he is on the West Coast, and you know what I mean. It is super early, but I will send him the link just in case. Just
in case you want to pop in.
Just in case nigga try to pop in. But shout out to all our executive producers, man. We do appreciate it. It is a little low today. I ain't trying to act like what's my man name from I'm docking your pay. Wasn't Lester? No, what was his name? And set it off. Come on, CT Cinema. Was it?
Oh, I don't know his name.
Damn.
Yeah, set it off wasn't one of my joints.
But anyway, I ain't trying to be like him. But yeah, let's go ahead and get them super chats up for my dog. He just passed. He just passed away too.
Did he?
Yep.
Damn, you hate to hear that, bro. Lester from
Lester.
Set It
Boom,
Up.
yeah, yes.
That
Lester
sucks,
from Set It
man.
Up.
These people are aging, bro. Like I'm watching I'm in the middle of The Boys, and I see
I ain't
Paul
catch this
Reiser.
shit.
And Paul
Okay.
Reiser, you know what I love about watching stuff on Amazon? This isn't a commercial or nothing, but it's like when you look at somebody, you be like, damn, what I know that nigga from? You can click
pause.
on in scene and it'll tell you what you know them from. So I'm watching Paul Reiser and I see he's set, and it also tells you their age, and he's 70 years old. And I was like, damn, these niggas do be aging. Hey, what's up, brother?
Come on,
people.
that boy been fathering.
Yeah.
Boy,
See it
let me
on
tell
him.
you something, man.
You're
Middle
like parallel
school-
universe me looking at him. I'm looking at him like that's a different universe of me, bro.
The middle school,
Right.
man. It's just school, man. You can look at them kids and tell exactly who they're gonna be. Like I went to school with these same people. You know what I'm saying? I was like, nigga, you gonna do HVAC. I know. I went to school with you, nigga. You about to be a motherfucking truck driver. I went to school with your ass. I know exactly what you finna be. Just off that walk. I know who all y'all niggas.
You never shocked either, bro. I'll give you that. You never shocked at what niggas become, no matter what.
Middle school is about that time when you can figure them out. You're like, oh, this nigga right here is gonna really try to play in the NBA and not gonna make it, and then crash out. I know it.
Bruh. Yeah, some of them already walk like they hurt. You know what I'm saying? Like they already walk like they tore their ACL. It's like, nigga, you are 13.
You do not have an ACL. What are you doing? But that's dope, man. Honors program, right? You said for your daughter?
Yeah, man. She got, little honor rolls, all the little shit they be getting.
Congrats.
Big congrats.
No perfect attendance though, because my kids do be missing school.
Now, here's the thing. As a parent, tell me that. Like, if we take sickness out. Do you just be like letting them stay at the crib? They're like, oh, dad, not today. And you be like, all right. Like, how does that happen?
We'll stay in the crib, but as a family, because our kids do well in school, we're not gonna not do nothing. We're not gonna skip out on something because it's on a Thursday and we gotta leave town. You know what I'm saying? Like if it's some family shit, you gonna miss a day or two of school so that we can go out of town and go to your cousins, whatever, or go somewhere. That's fine. And also I'm Muslim. You know what I'm saying? So Fridays is our day of worship. So several Fridays out the year, you gonna miss school. You're gonna get picked up early. And if you're doing well, man, them teachers don't be doing shit up there. And that's at this school in particular. My kids is in. Them teachers ain't on shit. Sometimes the kids is better off at home anyway. Them teachers be up there trying to fucking go viral.
What if the kid is like, Dad, I hear you. I'm not doing well enough this year, man. I can't fuck with you this Friday, but another Friday.
If you need to, if there's ever a time where the grades start slipping or things start, then of course, you got to be there. You got to get your shit together.
Respect.
Right.
But my kids do very well in school, man. So we allow them to have a little leeway with that.
I had to go every day, nigga. Sick. I remember I went to school
And
one
I
day,
think
nigga, with
that's probably
pneumonia.
why I'm like that. I got perfect attendance probably through sophomore year of high school, until I was like, okay, well now you can just drop me up here, and then I'm gonna go do something else. You can bring me up here, but I'm gonna go. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna hop in somebody's car and we're gonna leave. But I got perfect attendance probably up every year of school through 10th grade for sure.
Imagine having perfect attendance and you still fuck it up in school. Like, nigga, I'm here, but ain't shit.
And that's the crazy shit. At the honors program, it is some kids that's just getting perfect attendance. Like they ain't getting no other award. They got perfect attendance. That's it. I was here every day. I don't know what else y'all want from me.
Nah, hell nah. So check it out. Kamal, I'm glad you tapped in when you did, because we have some local news I want to get your commentary on. As being, I guess,
Miller.
Yeah, man. She is Clinton Democratic nomination for Georgia AG Attorney General. She beat a white man.
Shout out to Tanya, man.
Yeah. I think I voted for
Pretty
her.
sure. I'm pretty sure I voted for her. I'm gonna be honest.
Pretty sure it's crazy.
That ballot,
Boy.
that shit was long as hell, boy.
Boy.
That's
I
what
ain't
they
never
want you to
spent
do.
so much time voting, man. That shit was long.
Yeah, they
Nah,
make
it
you
was.
tired.
They say go vote. I need to do a better job of researching before I go vote. I was just in there like, this name sound black. And
I
it's a
had
lady.
I had me a little cheat sheet that my wife prepared for me.
Next
I voted
time
for
you
all
go
black
in,
women.
next time you go in, before you go in, put in Chat GPT or Claude or whatever. I am a however year old black male with this type of family, and I live here. What candidates have my best interests in mind? And they'll give it to
Smart.
you.
That's smart.
And do that wherever y'all live. Do that wherever you live. And but put where you live though. That's the main thing. Put where you live. Also, Kamal.
Yo.
Another piece of news. Georgia news.
Oh, Keisha done won. Okay, Keisha. All right, Keisha.
Let's go, Keisha.
Shout out, man.
But here's
I'm
the
nervous
thing.
about this one though.
See, go ahead, Bank Shot.
Nah, I'm just nervous because Stacey Abrams. I thought Stacey Abrams was gonna win when she was running, and
well, they cheated her.
Stacey Abrams did win.
Yes.
Yeah.
100% won, and they cheated her.
Cheated the fuck out of Stacey Abrams.
I just saw something. I couldn't upload it in time, but one of Elon Musk's girlfriends basically spilled the beans that he cheated and won the election for Trump in the 2020, the first one.
Yeah, I believe it.
Yeah, because
the last one sound like a rumor.
You said what?
The last woman that you put on screen sounds like somebody was spreading a rumor about her. Like it seemed like somebody's like, "Hey, Keisha Lance Bottoms." Like it was.
That was Atlanta's mayor though. She was the mayor during COVID, but she ended up quitting because niggas was nigging.
Really?
Yeah. She had to leave.
For the record, man, they tried to say she quit. She did not quit.
Well, she just
did not run again.
Yes, but people kept trying to say she quit. For sure.
Yeah, she didn't say I'm not the mayor no more. She just said I don't want to be the mayor no more. Y'all find somebody else to do it. After
Ain't that quitting?
She stayed through the end of her term. She just didn't run for re-election.
She put her 2 weeks notice in.
Ain't
coming back.
The end of her term, she was at the house making macaroni and cheese and shit. She ain't care, man.
So yeah, that mac and cheese is.
That might be what keeps people from voting for.
You need to get that recipe together. That shit look terrible.
Yeah, the first black woman to have bad mac and cheese online. That's really kind of
dry,
brother.
But other than that, though, we got to make sure we stand behind her for the whole, not the primaries, but when we really vote for really vote for governor of Georgia, man.
I voted for her.
I don't care what y'all got against her. You see what happened when you was like, I just feel like the lesser of two evils and Kamala. Now you see it, that shit don't match up no more. It don't match up. Vote for her.
Can I give you a pitch?
Go.
This is a pitch for Modern Culture Morning Show. You need to have a segment that is. I'm gonna tell you why I'm pitching this after I pitch it. So you need to have a segment on here where you say, "Ask a black woman," and I'm gonna tell you why. Man, when you were just talking to this brother about voting and how he should use ChatGPT and how he's like, yo, my wife told me this, I would not be anywhere if it were not for black women in some point in my life, right? Like I'm talking about every point a black woman has been like, oh, all you need to do is blah, blah, blah. Or they teach you this or they teach you that. And you be like, oh my God, thank you. Or they help you through something. Black women, if you're like, all right, we're going to talk about politics or we're going to talk about a relationship thing, like ask a black woman. But it can't be no young dumbass. I don't have no life experience.
We got plenty in the chat for sure. Like our executive producers are by and large the black women, and they always show love. And then they keep shit going in the chat. They make sure everybody's in line. So yes,
nice.
I will. I feel like that's a great segment.
Man, ask a black woman, bruh.
Yeah.
I've never been led wrong. Here's the funny thing: you meet so many dope black women, and I'm talking about women. You know what I'm saying? It's not just an age attached to it. But you meet so many dope black women that when you talking to one that's not dope, you be like, who the fuck you be around? You don't know shit.
Who are your friends?
God damn.
You don't know shit. It's crazy.
You don't know shit. When we be on the road, bro, and we be talking to a lot of the people after the shows, I'll be like, how do you get around in life?
And sometimes when I see one and they like got a boyfriend, I just be want to dap their homeboy up. Be like, yeah, I like dumb bitches too. You know what I mean?
Oh,
I get it. I
like
know
them
what you're
bitches, too.
doing, my boy. You're getting over.
you're getting over.
I know what's going on. You're getting,
I know what's going
you're getting
on.
over, man.
Bro.
Nah, straight
There was
up.
one, I'll tell you specific. Where were we last weekend? Denver.
Denver.
So
Yeah.
we in Denver, bro, and this woman came up and she's with her man. And it's his birthday, right? But this doesn't look like this is just a birthday scenario. Like she pulls out her money and just starts getting stuff from me and Tyler, right? And I'm talking about gets multiple things from us. And she's like, all right, there you go. He was like, yeah, it's my birthday. I was like, nigga, this is not because this is your birthday. This is your way of life. And that's fine because you got a great woman. Just
And
don't
she
fuck
mind.
this up.
Yeah, brother. You ain't reached in your pocket since you was a little boy. Last time you reached in your pocket, it was a toy in that motherfucker. That he was looking, but and I don't know if anybody's ever been in that situation. When I played college basketball back when they did not have NIL, and I was extremely broke, and I had a girlfriend, rest in peace, and she held me down. So I've been that dude that had to wait for my girl to go in her purse and pay for some shit. You feel what I'm saying? But don't you be over here talking to people while it's happening. Shut your ass up.
Yeah.
Oh,
And just let it happen.
Oh, it's my no, it's my birthday. Nigga, back up. Let her handle business and back the fuck up.
Hey, give me all y'all's top 2 my lady paid for this moment. I'm going first. You understand me?
Okay.
My
Okay.
lady, this is the smoothest shit I'd ever seen to this day. So my lady, so Tange and I, we still boyfriend and girlfriend at this time. We pull up to this place that has valet, right? So we valet. I'm driving her in her car, which it was like, I never wanted to be that nigga, but it was like, all right, I'll drive, whatever. So I'm driving her car. We get to valet. Now it's time to leave. Before we leave the building, she hands me a $20 bill. And I was like, what is this? She was like, give that to the valet. I was like, all right. And then we get out there and I give it to the valet. I'm not even thinking about what this is.
Mm-hmm.
She'd paid the valet through me without trying to emasculate me.
Mm-hmm.
That type of shit right there is what made me respect it, because even though financially I wasn't able to lead her, she still allowed me to lead as a man. And that was the thing that
She saw
won
the
me
leader.
over.
She saw the leader in you,
yeah,
and was like, "You just financially ain't got it."
Hey, man.
Yeah.
My wife did that same thing very, very early on. We was at the grocery store just buying. She was buying food to cook. We was in the store together, and we got to the line, and she was buying everything. She was buying all the food, but she slid me her card
Yep.
so that I could pay for it. You know what I'm saying, and not be standing in line with a woman and buying food and her paying for everything.
Standing behind her, hugging her. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
This was very early on in our shit. So yeah, my wife did the same shit. That's a stand-up move.
Yeah, man. Every
I
time you
definitely
get a
got
chance to
handed
take care of it.
a car before we go into a restaurant where it's like, we meeting other people out, you know what I mean? Like, oh, here go the card, just pay. See, the thing, her name was on it. So I was like, oh, shit, everybody still know.
So listen,
Nigga handed her car to say Keisha on the
my wife did that same shit at a restaurant one time, right? And the server came back because it was her card and handed her the thing to sign it because it had her name on it. I was like, you bitch, you know what you were trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? You see what's going on.
Put it back in front of me and walk away, Vic. What are you doing? Fuck is wrong with you?
Is because it goes to that philosophy that I have, man. This is sweeping the nation, and I'm trying to get everybody to get their broom on, bro.
Sweeping the nation.
It's sweeping the nation. There are 2 types of people in this world. This is a unisex term when I'm saying this. I promise you, there are 2 types of people in this world. This goes for men and women. There are people who get bitches, and there are people who don't. And the people that you've had problems with in your entire life are the people who don't get bitches. And that waiter that you had does not get bitches. Because why would you Give this to her, and I gave this to you.
Right.
Because you a bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't get bitches.
And you don't
Come
give
on.
bitches.
Hey, bro, I ain't gonna be mad. The delivery we might have to work on for it to sweep the nation.
I know.
But I'm with it what it is in its essence. Like, yes. So like even Drake said it a long time ago, man. Like, I don't make songs for niggas that don't get pussy, and that's still evident today. Like the people that are deep diving into these albums and making them like, he meant you. Dude, you're the guy. You're the guy he didn't make it for.
You know what I'm
okay to not
saying?
like it. It's okay to not like it, but if niggas spend a whole day with a fucking dry erase board talking about why it's like, bro, you really don't get no pussy. You have a dry erase board.
A dry erase board, bro.
You gotta get rid of a dry erase board. That is for women and their visions.
It's the it's the behavior of it's the guide, and this is why I always said I've never been a dirty Mac. A dirty Mac is the dude that speaks to a woman that is dealing with a guy that you might know, and you're throwing him under the bus every chance you get. Because a lot of dudes don't realize you're pushing her closer to him by doing this. And you're not going to have her wake up one day and be like, you know what? I'm about to go with the guy that's been hating on this guy this whole time. That never works. So as a man, you got to always make sure you not dirty macking. Never dirty macking. If you dirty macking a dude, you just played yourself. Let her dirty mac him to you and just be like, that's crazy. Hey, I hope y'all work it out.
Yeah,
That's
I feel like it may not be full dirty macking, but even bringing up another person or talking about another man that you know that they mess with is dirty mac. Not even if you say.
Give me an example.
Shit. Okay, so it's me and you and another chick, and then I know you fucked with her, and then I'm like, yeah, you know, shit. Me and CT about to be able to do a show in Oklahoma. Why would I bring that up when I know you fuck with her?
As if to say, like,
it's almost like you're fishing. So that's dirty macking to me. It's almost like you're fishing, or even trying to show her that you know that she fucked with him, and then now she gonna be like, damn, he must have told, and now that puts a strain on y'all's situation.
Let me give you this.
Even mentioning it.
Yes, and I'll raise you this, because this is how conversations go. Let's say same scenario, but the girl says to you, hey, yeah, y'all about to be in Kansas. And you're like, yeah.
That's
it's
cool.
A difference, but
the girl said to me,
absolutely.
but I'm out of nowhere. I'm like, yeah, you know, I'm finna go do a show with CT, your boy. Like,
that's
that's dirty macking.
Your boy.
I want to say something. I want to say something real quick to Hotwood TV, man. They wanted. I was joking, bro. Keep your dry erase board. That nigga's explaining his life away on this dry erase board.
He was like, damn, I gotta throw my goddamn. I got so many notes and ideas on that motherfucker.
My nigga said, I got 3 dry erase boards. Bro. I got to
No, plan.
I'm proud of you, and yes, you have a plan. If you got 3 dry erase boards, you are really working on something. Continue. I 100% with Joe.
Either that or he got a beautiful mind.
Nigga autistic. Nigga autistic than a motherfucker. But I got 3 dry erase boards. Boy. Shout out to Hitman. Hitman 4784, man. Sent in $10, man. Hopefully you can hear Remo's trumpet in our background wherever he's at on set right now. He's entertaining the old white people. So we appreciate him. We appreciate you, man. Appreciate everybody that done tapped in. I said I was going when CT agreed to do this, I said I was gonna do this. But I want you to get into, you know, we got where we at? 163 in the total chat, man. So shout out to y'all. We love to do promotion, and CT has a wonderful podcast that I was on a few episodes ago, CT Cinema Reviews. Go ahead and talk to the people about it real quick, brother.
Oh, thank you, man. I have it's on my channel. It is CT Cinema Retro Reviews, man, where we review old movies. Like any movie that would have been a year ago and before, we reviewing them. And it's basically, I talk to my guests about their favorite movies. So it's like a lot of these aren't even my choices. A lot of the times it's movies that I've never seen or I haven't seen in a long time. And we break it down and we talk about all your favorite parts and just have a good time. And your episode was one of my favorite because it was so the reason I have guests talk about their favorite movies is because I don't want to push any of my favorites on you. You know what I'm saying? It's like,
Yeah.
hey, if I have a guest, I want you to not only be excited to do the show, but I want you to be excited about what we're talking about. So when you did Minister Society, bro, it's probably one of my top 3 favorite episodes and top 3 performing clip episodes because it's so funny. And
Yeah,
it's
man, that
unfortunate
was
for
fun.
you. It's unfortunate for you because you're so creative and you're so funny that you had this bit about the murder saxophone and it's gotten stolen from you at least 80 times. And this is the part that makes me laugh because you're my friend, but this is the part that makes me laugh. The first 5 times I saw it get stolen in people's videos, I sent it to you. I was like, hey, look at this. Let's catch it on. And you were like, all right. And
All right.
Because
enough.
mind you, you weren't the only one sending me that shit.
All right.
That was I don't think I have that
talked
joke.
about that on the podcast.
I talked about it on the podcast and I've done it on stage. And this was, a long time ago. They used to kind of be a bit. I stretched it out, pause more on your show, but I don't have it. I don't have it anywhere I don't have it anywhere filmed except for the podcast. Because come on, you just reminded me of that. I forgot that I did talk about that on the podcast. Yeah. But then me layering it out to like the difference in the movies with the Mexican movies or white people movies, that was different. What's y'all's if y'all were to be on CT Cinema Reviews, what movie would you want to do?
I can't say mine, man.
Booty Talk.
Booty Talk 63.
He's a weird ass nigga, man.
Insane. Who was the lineup for that one? Give me the lineup for 63.
I had to look it up.
I ain't started watching until 71, so
that's crazier.
Nah,
Yeah.
One of my favorite movies, man, is Mrs. Doubtfire.
Okay. Really?
Okay.
Nah, that's a classic for sure.
Yeah,
that is a
Mrs.
classic.
Doubtfire, man.
Good movie.
Sure.
Yeah,
I would watch that because I haven't seen it since I was a kid. I would go back because I love Robin Williams, bro. I would go back and watch that because what we do is you'll tell me your favorites, like you'll tell me your list, and I pick one, and then we'll go both rewatch it separately and then talk about it on the show. So that's massive.
Yeah, if you got Netflix, it's on there till May 31st.
I'm not gonna watch it. I'm glad.
So you like it like that?
You like it like that? This nigga.
You like it like that?
Who got it after that? Bang shot. Where's it going?
Who got it after that?
It literally, I seen it last night, bro.
You got a notification.
I seen it on my Netflix last night.
Your most viewed movie will be leaving soon. That's what Hey man, one quick shout out to Jay Rib before you give your movie. Come on, bunch. Shout out to Jay Rib, another EP man. He said, "I'm enjoying this lineup. Bell ringers in here."
Hey.
Shout out to the bell ringers. My dog Martin. You know what I'm saying? That's such a cool ass. And when I say weird, I don't mean weird how a LA nigga call you weird. I mean weird in a good way. Shout out to Martin, man. Yeah, okay.
He definitely knows. That man, so Mrs. Doubtfire, damn man, Robin Williams got some hits, bro. Robbie Will. Damn.
Yeah.
Goddamn, Bono 28. How old are you? The nigga said Cooley High. Shit. I'm not watching.
Nigga, that's my father's favorite movie. It's 73.
100%. 100%.
That is legit. Blues Clues. I mean, I said Blues Clues. Blues Brothers and Cooley High, my father's favorite
But
movie.
every older black man in your family love Cooley High. I don't give a shit what side of the country you from. Like Cooley High probably their top 3 movies.
He 51. That makes sense.
That nigga's 50. Oh, all right, Bono. All right.
But here's the thing. Looking at that movie, so Lawrence Hilton Jacobs, the original Joe Jackson from American Dream.
Yeah.
He's such a staple in the community, man. Him and Glenn Turman, that you don't realize the time don't stop. They're still aging, but they're with us, which is a blessing. Still.
They are. Hell, damn, I didn't even think about that shit.
Yeah, man. Just because we're getting older don't mean they stop aging. Like I had to think about that with Marla Gibbs. Like I wanted her to play my mom on a show before, and then the producer was like, yeah, man, you don't want her to play your mama. I was like, what are you talking about? This is Marla Gibbs. He's like, nigga, she's 90. I was like, oh,
Okay.
touche.
My nigga, she was old when we was little.
That's a fact. You know what I mean?
Like when
But
she was on the Jeffersons, she was old as hell, bro. She was like
you just
56
look at the
on there.
old.
She
You
was
see-
on the Jeffersons. That's enough to
Everybody else on there dead, bro.
That's very true. You just see the reruns, and they don't age in reruns. So if you watch
That's
it over
real.
and over, you think they're frozen in time. But you
That's
absolutely
real.
right.
Shout out to Hotwood TV, man. He wrote on his dry erase board Kazam and sent $5, man. So shout out to you, brothers.
Kazam. Interesting.
Come on, what's your movie?
Oh man, I would probably go something like
Crooklyn.
Snatch or Usual.
One of my
Suspects.
favorites.
You never seen
Match?
Snatch?
Oh,
Snatch.
Snatch. I thought you said Match. Yeah, Snatch was great.
One of my
Snatch
favorites.
is one of my favorite movies, man. If I was going nostalgia for like childhood, I would go T2. Terminator 2 Judgment Day. Was
Okay.
one of my favorite movies as a kid.
T2 did kind of trip me out when nigga how he liquefied and came back.
Yeah,
that's
shit
hard.
It was revolutionary.
That
bro.
was revolutionary. You never, and then the nigga was chasing down every car. I said, "Oh, this nigga hard, bro. This nigga hard." Okay, super dope. All right, well, like I said, one CT said that he would be a part of this. You know, obviously huge movie buff, and I said, you know what? I don't do this often, but I'm gonna have to give the people what they want. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you. Here we go. Sock Puppet Theater. Put your hands together for Sock Puppet Theater, y'all. Yeah, man. You all out here getting that in-house pussy and shit. You do it. Man, you go, man. I don't want to go to the store. Man, you do it. Get off my baby. Get off my baby. Fuck this. I'm out of here. What you hit me for? Why you hit me for? Hey, yo, Doe. Why she hit you? Hey, man, I'm tired of this, man. I think I'm just gonna go to the army. What do you mean, man? My father said the army was no place for a black man. Man, I'm just tired of all this shooting and all this shit, man. I just gotta get away. Hey, don't look. Well, you know the fools that were tripping on Crenshaw the other day? They right over there. Don't look. When I say break, we break. Break! I think we lost him. Yeah, man. I think we lost him. I think we should split up. No, what you mean split up? Come on, man. The fools ain't gonna do nothing. I'll be fine, man. Meet you back at the house. All right, man. Man, them fools roll by the crib one more time, they gonna get smoked. Oh, shit. Rick. Drink this milk. Damn. Lost another scratch off. Working! Blah. Blah. Damn. Rick. No, Rick, man.
Put him in the car, take him to the house.
Yo, Doe. Let me out. I'll finish the rest of it
Hey,
next
Hey
time.
man, yeah,
bravo.
that was good, man.
Sock
That was
puppeteer,
good.
ladies and gentlemen. For anybody that was around during the COVID
I
era,
forgot all about that.
I was doing that shit for an hour, bro. I was remixing scenes of movie for an hour, nigga.
Let
Straight
me
up.
tell you something. First of all, had no idea. That's the first thing. Okay. Second, this is how I know there's so much that I don't know about you, bro. Because both them socks had eyes and some hair on them heads. You understand me? That means
All
that
right.
you do
Production
crafts.
value, man. Come on now.
Nah, no doubt. All right, so let's go
Big
ahead and
up.
get to it, man. This
What's
Jermaine.
up?
Y'all say what's up to
Man.
Jermaine. You know
What
what I
up,
mean?
though?
He's for all of my he was in the actual army, so I anything that involves war movies, you know what I'm saying? I always go with him.
Mm-hmm.
This is a biracial sock, you know what I mean? So he could play anybody from Evan Ross to an ATL to Lil Saint and and Stomp the Yard or whatever fucking movie that was.
You got
And
served.
you got served. Here go my young ladies right here.
Oh.
You see the hair is a little longer. So,
Mhm.
but when they whip their hair back and forth, you can see that. Oh shit, hold on. You can see the eyes when they whip their hair back and forth.
She sees
Hold
it
on.
too. She got some gray in it.
Yeah, she got a little gray. You know what I'm saying? So just in case if I need to do like a Loretta Devine character
Mhm.
or anybody from Soul Food, that always works. Anytime I need a police officer, white sock,
Plain white sock.
plain white sock.
Clean white sock.
Yeah, it's a cracker. And then if I'm gonna do belly achatas, I got a Jamaican sock. Nigga. What you talking about?
Real talk.
Your pussy clout wanna rump with me? You wanna rump with your pussy clout? So those are some of my puppets. I have several. I got one with money on it if I need a stripper, but it's kind of
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, I just came to dance and that's it. Like if I got
Hot would said, and he say I'm the autistic one.
Nigga, I do this for the hood, man. You at the
That's
house writing
funny.
for yourself, man. I'm doing this for the entertainment. I did practice by myself 1 or 2 times, but whatever. Jay Real, shout out to you, man. No notes, legit tears in my eyes. But I appreciate you, man. So y'all make sure y'all tell everybody. Share this, man. If you're having a good time at work, share this. If you ain't subscribed yet, insane.
So Tyler, when you have bitches come through, you be like, I'm about to go put us something a little more comfortable. And come out with the sock puppets.
Bro, could you imagine if
Could
Tyler
you imagine?
if
Could you
see
imagine?
all the girls that I be seeing Tyler just like get approached by, and they'd be like, "Oh, what's up?" And he'd be like, "Yeah, let's go to the crib." And they get to the crib, and he'd be like, "Hold on, but first."
I start playing the murder saxophone.
Girl, it was cool, but he started giving me a show
This nigga ate my pussy with a sock puppet.
with a sock puppet, girl.
All right, put in the chat if you think that's sexy, ladies. If you think a nigga breaking out socks puppets will make you wet a little bit, I bet one of y'all. Bro.
When a
Y'all know
woman like you, it don't matter. When a woman like you, she's with whatever you do, bro. I got Power Ranger helmet to the back of my shit. You understand? When a woman likes you, they like you.
Until y'all split. And then that's what she hated.
That was she hated everything about you. You motherfucking Power Ranger like an ass
nigga.
Like power. The fuck? Yeah.
She said, not on the first date. Let's take it slow with the puppets. All right, cool.
Let's take it slow with the puppets.
Yeah, I think that is a good point. Like if that's the first time you pull up, that's tough.
That's tough.
You know what I mean? But if you know me, you know me, man. If you know me, you know me.
When it comes to women, bro, I've never liked goofy girls. I like funny women. I've always loved funny women. But the minute it start getting goofy, I'm like, oh, I'm super soft. Respectfully.
Super soft. Hold on, I did jump over one. Shout out to Professor Ree, our EP, man. She said Tyler auditioned for Sesame Street. I've actually sent in several Sesame Street ideas trying to write for that show.
Really?
Yeah, they had a my first time I did it, they had kind of like a minority writing program where you can, you can submit stuff. And this was like shit, 2017, 2018, something like that. And then recently they sent me one just to straight up submit for. Well, I shouldn't say recently. It's probably like 4 or 5 years ago. Sent me one that to like submit to be a writer on Sesame Street.
Can I tell you? Well, do you know where Sesame Street is?
Hell,
Can you tell me how to get there?
Yeah,
that's the funny thing.
That question just tripped me up. I cannot lie, bro. I said, "Is this a quiz?"
A lot of people don't know that Jim Henson Studios in LA is literally in the cut. The way to Sesame Street is La Brea and Sunset.
Get the fuck out of
right
here.
there. I know that's such a crazy thing to say, but it's the truth. That's the way you get to Sesame Street.
You got to pass some hookers, some crackheads, and some. Damn, that makes sense.
Right
that
there.
Sense.
That do make sense.
That's that nigga just
was crazy.
That nigga wrote a whole motherfucking kid show about everything he saw on the way to work. He saw Big Bird. He saw a nigga in the trash can. He saw a nigga that thought he was a goddamn vampire. He seen a bunch of kids running around.
Bro, Count used to go crazy.
I got it.
Funny.
Yeah,
bro.
Count is the pimp. No, let's see how much money you gave me, bitch. Help me.
Now, picture La Brea and Sunset. You got the gas station right there. You got a strip club across the street. Is that Dunn Paint Store? It's right behind the paint store.
So it's a standalone studio.
Yeah, it's like the gates are right there. Like you get through them gates and you get in there.
Have you ever? Well, I guess they don't have no live studio audience. So, but have you been on the lot?
I have not been on the lot. It just blew my mind that it was right there, and I was like, I gotta get in there, bro, because CP is a puppeteer. Yes. And also, I know a young lady is a puppeteer, but now seeing that this is a passion of yours, there might be in something developing a show for Jim Henson, at least getting him to EP it.
Hey, yo, passion is crazy.
Yeah. I was like, might be pushing it with the passion.
I'm just here to dance, and that's it. I had to find a way. I had to find a way to get money on when the world closed, and I was strictly a comedian, and I was very new to the online world. I hadn't built a community at all, and the community got built really quickly, and I needed to have more shit to do than to talk to them. So I did kind of like a therapy kind of sessions with women. I did obviously comedy. I'd have comedians come on and tell bits, and I did sock puppet theater, and then I also was with battle rap. So if a nigga wanted to get on there and battle rap, I would just battle rap against them, or just have them put shit in the comments, and I would like put the words in the rap and rap for like an hour. I was tripping. Yeah, shout out to comedian CP, man. He got Reggie. No, is it Reggie?
Reggie Bo.
Yeah, Reggie Bo, man. A super hilarious comedian. I know he got a lot of shit in the pipeline.
Man, he's so funny. But it's like the puppetry, man. Puppeteering is a lost art. And also the way you attacked it wasn't from puppeteer. You're like, I wanted to write for Sesame Street. So it's something in to be developed, man. You know, I'm all about world building, and when it comes to these worlds, it's so easily done. Like I am a voice guy, you know what I mean? So it's not so much as trying to do the puppetry or animatronics, because that seems like it would take a lot of hand-eye coordination, which is why I'm not an athlete. the hand-eye, but yeah, it's something in that, man.
I tell you what, in these four squares, we have some very distinct character voice over type people in here.
That's a fact.
Like everybody's voice is super distinct and can probably be anything that you need it to be. So we might need to figure something out on that.
Bro, the Moody brothers do animation, and from what they told me about animation, it wouldn't even cost a lot of money. It would be like $5,000. And that's another thing. People don't never tell you the prices of shit, bro. That would be annoying. Like you'd be like, hey man, I want to do my own X, Y, and Z. I see that you've done an X, Y, and Z. How much did it cost? Oh, well, it really depends. Nigga, give me a price so I can.
It depends on if you're a bitch ass nigga or not. Tell me,
exactly.
Do you get bitches or do you not get
bitches? Exactly. Bro, I saw a dude go on a vacation. Saturday Night Live. I shouldn't have said that. His anyway, he was on the show. I shouldn't have said that.
I
He
do
was
that
on the
shit all
show.
the time. Like, shit.
Should have said it. Anyway, because that's what is another thing about doing shit like this, which is why I don't do shit like this, is because you're talking to your friends and you forget that you're also on camera. Anyway,
With 160 people, shout out to y'all.
shout out to y'all. So so he goes on a vacation, right? And he's showing me the pictures, and I say, "Man, these are so dope. How much did this cost?" And he froze, and he was like, "Oh yeah, man, it's it's different." I say, "Yeah, but I've never been to this country. I'm not talking about the excursions, but how much did you spend to get there, like plane tickets and hotels?" And he's like, "Oh, yeah, it's not super expensive, but and I was like, all right, niggas is weird, bro,
Yo.
and I don't like weird niggas."
You know what? It goes back to what you said earlier too, and it's probably not in this dude's case. That seems like a successful person.
Yeah.
But I've done that before and asked a nigga how much something costs, and I realized, like how we talked before, he didn't want to tell me because his girl bought it, and he didn't want to say. He didn't want to say, so that nigga beat the hell out that bush. He went beat around it, beat through the middle of it, and then finally I figured out, I was like, oh no, that's right, this nigga ain't have it. She definitely went and bought that motherfucker.
But give me that. Like I've never
he ain't wanna
fronted.
give it
Number
up.
one,
He ain't
I'm
wanna
not a
give it up.
fronter. It's like if you say, "Hey man, actually my girl treated me," or "Oh, I didn't even pay for this. It was sponsored." Like say
That's
those
all.
things.
That's it. That's all I
Niggas
want.
be
but
weird, bro.
I think niggas be thinking you gonna get the upper hand on if you know some shit. Hey man, I smoke weed. I'm gonna forget everything about you that ain't important. Straight up. I can't keep all of your memories. And I think that's why people tell me shit all the time, because I'll be like forgetting. You know what I mean? It ain't so much like I'm gonna keep it secret. It's like I don't care enough to hold on to your secret and then go tell somebody.
Right.
Man, you know what? This is a hell of a jumping subject, but this is back to Dirty Mac. I want to paint the scenario and I want to get y'all's thoughts. I'm 23 at the time. Now, this is this girl. Oh, she's so cold. Let's just take a second. She was so cold. Now, a guy that I knew, was trying to get at her, right? I don't know if he tried to get at her or if he stopped trying to get at her, whatever it was. But I saw an opening and I took the opening. Like I'm like, hey, what's going on? You know what I'm talking about?
Right.
And
what you know what I'm talking about?
hey, you know what's up? Mind you, not dirty macking, but just trying to shoot my shot because that situation is now done. A mutual buddy of he and I's comes to me at the comedy club like that weekend and was like, "Hey man, that's Mike's girl, man. Stop trying to get at her." Now I'm uncomfortable because I'm like, first, Mike is a bitch, is what I'm thinking. Because why isn't Mike saying this to me like, "Hey man, I'd appreciate. We still trying to work it out. Don't get at my girl." Or even B, if the girl is like, "Hey, I think we might work it out. Let me hold tight with him." But the whole way, and then the extra friend gets into it, it's like, oh man, I don't like shit like that. So what are y'all thoughts on that? Did I give you enough information, or should I give more?
I mean,
So in terms of like, is it a dirty Mac or
no? I know it's not a dirty Mac.
Thought? Okay, general thought.
Just about general thought.
My general thought is he tripping. Mike is tripping for coming to you like that. And also, but I want to kind of say she is too, but I don't think either one of us would know what is going on with them two. She might she might be appeasing him. You never know. She might have to still be nice to she might have to still be nice to this nigga and like answer his phone calls and respond to his texts. And he thinking one thing and she's like, I'm gracefully letting you. A lot of women do that. They gracefully let you go. But it feels like they're letting you back in, but they're not. So you never know. Yeah, that's my thoughts.
It was like, because I respect men, bro, and what I mean, and not that I don't respect women. I'm talking about in this situation, I respect how a man moves. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
So talk to me as a man. You don't need to talk to me through somebody. You can talk to me. We're not gonna end up fighting. We're grown men. We're gonna have a conversation. But the fact that man couldn't talk to me was like, this is weird.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I think you're in the right if that's what you was looking for.
Man, I just wanted because I haven't told anybody that story since that happened. So y'all are the first. It just randomly came across my mind.
Nah, you good. I think everybody would agree you're in the right. One time again for Stinker Bell, send another super chat again for the culture. She said, and I know Remo is not here, but are there any antiques? Well, Stinker Bell, I know you were late and you did pay your late fee, so we appreciate that. But also, if you go back to when we uploaded, you'll see that CT gave us a great antique collection story in Remo's stead. So we appreciate him, and we appreciate you, and we appreciate anything that my brothers got going on. As you can see in the ticker, you know what I'm saying? Bank Shot will be in Clarksville, Tennessee, May 24th. That's 4 days from now. Get your tickets now. Get your tickets now so you can get a good spot. Every spot in there is a good spot. It is a dope club. But if I was you, I'd want to sit in the front. CT,
My guy.
what you got coming up? Where could the people see about you? What do you need for them to know?
Man, I would appreciate you guys going to any of the YouTube channels at CT Cinema Reviews, the clips page, the full episodes page, or just at CT is dope on YouTube. And not only subscribing, I don't need you to subscribe. What I need you to do
Damn, talk that shit.
is just watch an episode and leave a comment. If you can watch an episode, even if you watch it for 7 minutes, if it doesn't grab you, just give me 7 minutes. Find one of your favorite movies that you're familiar with and just give me 7 minutes and leave a comment. If y'all could do that, I'd be very grateful.
Yes, sir.
That's real.
And thanks for having me, man. This has been so fun. I'm not waking up this early again, but like this was so fun to do, bro. I'm honored, man.
God bless you, man. I appreciate you. Now you can, but you know what? Now you can get your whole day started. You didn't
No, I'm
got your
going back to
mind
sleep,
going and
but
flowing.
you are right. I should get my day started.
You said, "Oh no, I'm going back to sleep."
I'll go back to sleep, but man.
Nah, appreciate you, brother. Hey, Bank Shot. I know I probably stepped on your shit, but say it again because the more you say it, the more they play it.
The more you say it, the more they play it. Yeah, man, Clarksville, Tennessee. Once again, Clarksville, Tennessee. The Joker Comedy House this Sunday, man. Nice little military town. You know, I used to be in the military and shit, so come support. You know, one of the veterans out here. I ain't go to war or nothing though. I will say that. So if you feel a way about that, then you know I don't know what to tell you. But yeah, come out, man. It'll be a good time.
Thank you for your paperwork.
Hey,
Thank you. Thank you for signing up, man.
Yes,
come
sir.
on, man.
Yeah,
Come on, I needed a way out.
Thank you for being on the team.
Yes, sir. Come on, what you need the people to know, man?
Hey, man, May 31st,
Miami.
Beach town in America. I will be there. May 30. I'm sorry, May 30th. It is not. I've been saying 31st this whole time. It is the 30th.
I'm glad we keep saying it.
Myrtle Beach. Go get the tickets, man. Don'tTellComedy.com. I'll be out there headlining that show.
Yes,
Pull up on
indeed.
it.
Yes, indeed. Once again, man, shout out to all the people that's telling you to like it in the chat. Go ahead and hit that like button, man. Subscribe to Perfect 10 Guys. Subscribe to Single Truth. Subscribe to More Than Culture. My Tyler Chronicles page. I'm dropping a short every day and a full set every Friday, man. So I got one dropping at 8 p.m. Eastern this week. And also we'll be in Toledo for all my Ohio heads this weekend with Desi at the Toledo Funny Bone. I believe that's what they're calling it now. So yeah, pull up on me. Let's get to our EPs for the day. One time for Stinker Bell, checking in late. You know what I'm saying? She missed yesterday and Monday. She was absent, but we appreciate you checking in and paying your fine. D Slaughter, it said, just because it's Good Morning Culture and the chat really helped me through in the AM. I appreciate that. We got our girl, Professor Ree, a.k.a. $2. Definitely keep CT dope on the guest host roster. We will not be able to wake him up, but maybe we could get him on the second hour at some point in time in our lives. Hitman 478, just send a $10 because he fuck with us every time. Jay Riv, one of our EPs. I'm enjoying this lineup. Bell ringers in the building. Shout out to the Bell Ringing Pod. Kazam was one of the movies that hip hop or Hotwood TV would want to do if he was on CT Retro Cinema Reviews. She says, I'm auditioning for Sesame Street. That was during the sock puppet era. Jay Riv, shout out to him again. He was crying, laughing at the sock puppet shit. Telling me to link up with CP. Comedian CP was ours. Parks, another EP, and back around the bend to Stinker Bell 937 again for the culture. And I know Remo is not here. Are there any antiques again? Stinker Bell, go ahead, send yourself back to the beginning, and you will see that, man. We shout out to y'all. Thanks again for stepping in, bank shot for the week. Thank you, CT, for waking up early. Thank you for Kamal for running back early from your daughter's event. Shout out to Ronnie and Remo on set doing their thing. And shout out to all the Culture Ricans in the chat, man. Our Chatter Ricans, we appreciate y'all. We'll see y'all in the morning, man. Yeah.
Hey, man, you did that one quick to the motherfucker. Come on, man.
Hey, man, I talk every morning for 2 hours, man. I better be able to do something.
That would be talking.
Culture